What's a good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Bonner, the owner of SportsHatBalls.com. Welcome to Sports Hat Balls Show, Sports and More Show, where we are looking at every single team in the Power Four conferences. So today we're going to look at California. Under 6.5 minus 150, over 6.5 plus 120, looking like a middle of the road 6-6 type team. Justin Wilcox, the quarterback, the head coach, could be on the hot seat here. I don't like a coach being on the hot seat and having a new offensive coordinator because sometimes, like we've said in other videos, the second year or the end of the first year, if they're good, and the beginning of the second year is when things really take hold for this team. So as we look at our quarterbacks here that have shown flashes. Before we get to the flashes that this quarterback has found, I want to let you know about SportsHatBalls.com because on my website we have sports pack deals, college football, NFL. The combo pack is the best because then we throw in everything else for free. But do the package that's good for you. And the season long ends through all the bowl games, including that one called the Super Bowl. All right, and we put all these videos up on not on sportshatballs.com, up on our YouTube channel. So subscribe. You will find any video on any team that you're going to need. We're putting every single college football Power 4 school up there, along with every NFL team before the season starts. Before the season starts, you need to get a sports pack deal. Why? Because we have a game tomorrow, August 1st, where you have a better number than me when you pick it up. Also, we have a college football game. I think the number's gonna go up a bunch. And there's another one, week one of the NFL, where the number's gonna move. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so Cal, they open. Oh yeah. Before we get to the schedule, we gotta go over the team. Mendoza, he had really good flashes last year, but between his interceptions and fumbles, he had 14 turnovers. Now, the last four Pac-12 games, he averaged 41 points a game. So is he on the right track, or is he just a gunslinger that's going to score and give it back? Can Mendoza improve? The transfer portal says that he might be pushed, but if he can get the turnovers under his belt, he could really turn into a solid quarterback for Cal. Their offensive line improved during the year. It's improving during this off season, so we really like that. Their number one receiver's gone. They do have a Notre Dame transfer. I don't want to say it's in flux. I would go a couple steps above in flux for the wide receivers, and they'll be okay. What else we got? Oh, how can you not go with Jay Knott? Jay Knott is a solid running back who will be really good for this team. With an offensive line that's improving, you don't have to open up the biggest holes for Jay Knott. So you'll have someone who can hit the hole, which is really good if your offensive line is somewhat of a question mark. Now, the defense was not just somewhat of a question mark, it was a sieve. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You let up 32 points. Think about this. You let up about 33 points a game. Oh, yeah, no big deal, just a bad defense, right? No. You forced 28 turnovers and still let up 33 points a game. Now, this is the type of team that's going to regress on the turnover luck, and I think it's more luck with Cal with such a bad defense that, if they only force 18 turnovers, they let up 38 points a game. So they got a lot to improve there. And, they're going through the transfer portal to try to do that. And so I don't think they've developed depth under Wilcox, which he's had the opportunity to do. So I think this is a team that could be in trouble. I want to call them an over team, but I can't Jay Knott, he's fine. He's great. But the quarterback receiver combos are still a work in progress. As we look at their schedule, they don't avoid much. They avoid Clemson, But then they got, okay, so we start with UC Davis. Now, UC Davis was last year top 20 FCS school, but didn't make the playoffs, and I don't see them in the top 25 this year in the FCS. Should be okay. Then they're going to have what some could consider a sandwich. They go to Auburn. The sandwich might be coming home for San Diego State, but I think San Diego State has enough of a reputation that you go Auburn, San Diego State, and at Florida State. The thing I don't like about that's twice you're going all the way across the country to play Auburn, coming back to play San Diego State, going all the way across the country to go at Florida State. These are not, the schedule makers did not do them any favors. And truth is, if they're 1-3, I wouldn't be shocked at all through 4 games. Then they're off, and then, oh, yay, we get to have Miami come in. Not going to be easy there. Then they go to Pitt, and then have NC State come in. NC State's going to be tough this year. At Pitt, medium game. Oregon State, I think, could be down. Oh, Oregon State. Are they in the Notre Dame class in terms of they don't have a conference? Oh, yeah, no, Oregon State and Washington State. Better jot that down. Oregon State, Washington State. Let's watch Oregon State, Wazoo. No conference, but we're going to preview those guys too. So, getting back to Cal here. We're down to the schedule, huh? So, yeah, Oregon State. And then they got a week off, and then they're at Wake. Home for Syracuse. So, that is Syracuse going across the country into the Cal Den. We'll know more about Syracuse as the season progresses. They're Stanford, and that's not even the last game. Then they go at SMU, which I think is a loss. So, do I want my money on this team to only lose 5 games? Not really. Not with the question marks they have. The thing I really want to impress on people with a team like this, see how it goes. Don't just be like, don't have the full year saying, this is what I think of the team, and if they're proving you wrong or proving you right, watch what they're doing. It's like, you don't lose bets because, I was wrong about them at the beginning of the year. I thought they were going to be 6-4 and they're 10-0. No, you lose bets by not adjusting. So, now this team has some questions. Definitely a question there. But maybe Mendoza takes down the turnovers and they can score some points. Maybe the defense is a little better. Or maybe they're not and they become an over team. This is a team you have to actually watch the results and see what they're doing as they go. Because I don't think you can get a great grasp on Cal. Especially if they start losing and they might just be like, well, Wilcox is out, so I'm out. Or they might be playing to save his job and get to that 7 or 8 win mark. I think this team could go. With all the questions, I think it's under six wins here. But I think they can prove you wrong. They can show you how, because they do have glimpses of hope here at Cal. So that's what I got on Cal. Remember, sportsheadballs.com is the name of our website. Go there, check out where it says Be Smart, and look at the psychology and the money management video. When you understand that, you know that the sports pack deals are going to be there for you. So we are getting in on some plays early now. We have 3 plays up right now already for the clients. So get in today as football starts on August 1st. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make money.